This video is about problems I had with the fuel system on my Land Rover Defender TD5. After running for about a mile, it would just stop due to fuel starvation. I would then wait for a little while with the going through the air bleeding process for the fuel system, and eventually it would start again and then just run for another mile. Other things and numerous breakdowns. I was virtually at my wit's end. The offending part is in the end of the white pipe in this diagram that connects into the fuel filter. I even went to the trouble of replacing the fuel pump. The final time it wouldn't start at the side of the road and it broke down, I decided I would just remove, for some reason, the air bleed valve, which is located here on the top of the fuel filter. There is a non-return valve diagonally opposite on this filter, but that's a different story. I decided to remove the air bleed valve completely. I refitted the hose back onto the filter, and to my amazement, the Land Rover started immediately. This is the offending part. I drove home without this bleed valve fitted and everything was fine. I even ran it the next morning and it was fine. I was going to leave it out, but I just thought when I'm low on fuel, the return volume might be a little bit too much, so I decided to modify the valve itself and just drill a bigger hole in it and see if that would work. This kind of paper filter was obviously blocked in some way, although my understanding of the fuel system is that the fuel should be fully filtered by the time it reaches this point, but I suppose bits and pieces do get in somehow over time. I decided I would just order the new part anyway, just in case this wasn't satisfactory. As soon as the new part came in, I fitted it immediately, and I've had no trouble with the fuel system since. It's been perfect, although subsequently I've replaced the washers and O-rings on the injectors and another fuel filter. Also a new mass airflow sensor and a new air filter. It's just one big process of elimination. Having said that, I'm really pleased with the end result. If you're having problems with your fuel system on your TD5, I would definitely recommend checking this first before you go any further. With this new part fitted, I've got to say, my Defender TD5 runs like a dream. Best it's ever gone. I mean, obviously the other stuff has helped, but this was the root cause of the problem, in my opinion.